Siya Ram, the eternal saga. In the tranquil yet sorrowful garden of Ashok Vatika, a gentle breeze rustles through the leaves, whispering tales of an eternal love. There sits Sita, the epitome of grace and devotion, held captive by the demon king Ravana.
Siya Ram, 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 Jai Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Ram.
Namaskar. Today I am in Nityantar, a prime Odissi dance institute in the city of Bengaluru. 15 years back, a very young, talented, young dancer came from Odisha to Bengaluru. Not 15 years back, maybe a bit earlier. She was a student of Odisha Dance Academy. She was also learning Sambalpuri in Bhavanipatna, a girl from Bhavanipatna. She was learning from Guru Gangadhar Pradhan, Guru Aruna Mahanti, Pavitra Mohan Pradhan. And she shifted to Bengaluru. And she started an institution called Nrityantar. At that time, Bengaluru was only known for the great Pratima Bedi and her Nrityagram. But after arrival of Madhulika Mahapatra, a new chapter of history was added. Madhulika started a festival called Naman, and it was inaugurated by none other than the legendary Padma Shri Guru Gangadhar Pradhan.
Hi, Guru.
13 years back, of course it was 15 years back because it was the 13th edition of Naman, but there was a gap during COVID period. So Madhulika Mahapatra is with me, who is the recipient of prestigious Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar. Of course, she is my little sister. So, but this time I am going to ask Madhulika. She has presented something new in the festival. This festival called Naman. And in Naman, this time we saw celebrated Malaysian Odissi dancer Padma Shri Datuk Ramli Ibrahim. He came with his new production, with his students. He presented 3 major Odissi presentations. And Madhulika had a 70 minutes presentation of Ramayana titled Siya Ram. So I want to know actually from Madhulika why this theme Siya Ram.
So always I wanted to do Ramayana. Always it was mine, and even watching Guru Keluchar Mahapatra ji, Sita Haran, and when I became, now I'm a very small choreographer. I'm learning from my Guru Aruna Mahanti and Sharmila Appa. I'm seeing a lot of gurus and I'm experiencing from them. So तांको भी बहुत सिखुची आ मतो सब बेले मो माइंड रे थिला जे मु भी केबे ना केबे रामायण ऐड करिवि किंतु केमिति आनिबे बिकॉज़ it should not be repetitive also.
It should not follow or it should not imitate what already had been done.
Correct. So जेतेबेले audience आमे सब बेले for a choreographer, when you think choreographing something, then you have to read the mind of the audience also. It should not be boring for them. It should not be repetitive. Ke kote dekhile kobe are eta to pura exactly like that. Those were in my mind. But Ramayana, yes, always I wanted to do, and maybe blessings of Sri Ram, I could do it this year. Right.
But how it was conceived and how it was came to life.
हाँ, so एटा मुझे थोड़े भाबिली प्रथमे तो मु केदार दादा, he is a very scholar and poet. आपण माने तो समस्त बहुत भलो भाबरे जानचंती. जहाँ भी मु किछि करे एबे जहाँ मु करूची choreographic work सब बेले मु केदार दादा को पचारे. I call him Dada because he is very close to me.
Kedar Dada is not important.
So pachare, and when I spoke to him, he was very happy. He said, "Yeah, I'm there to help you." So all the Odia lyrics, Odia inputs, that is by Kedar Bhai. Even he guided me on the script. तापरे मो गुरुंको सहित अरुणा आपंको सहित भी मु डिस्कस करथली. सी ऑलवेज एनकरेजिंग व्हाटएवर आई डू, तो से भी बहुत एनकरेज करथले. तापरे ମୁଁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲି ଯେ ସାଂସ୍କ୍ରିଟ ଆଉ ଓଡ଼ିଆର ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ଲେଣ୍ଡ କାମ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ତ ବାଲ୍ମୀକି ରାମାୟଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ବାଲ୍ମୀକି ରାମାୟଣରୁ କିଛି ବର୍ସେସ୍ ନେଇଛି ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଏଠି ଜଣେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଅଷ୍ଟବାଦନୀ ଗଣେଶ ସର୍ ତ ସିଏ ମୋର ସାଂସ୍କ୍ରିଟରେ ଲିରିକ୍ସ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତ ସାଂସ୍କ୍ରିଟ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଆଉ ବାଲ୍ମୀକି ରାମାୟଣକୁ ମିଶେଇକି ସ୍କ୍ରିପ୍ଟଟା କରାହେଲା ପ୍ରଥମେ then of course I spoke to you about it also you went through the script then I spoke to धनेश्वर स्वाई जे कि बहुत बड़ गुरु आउ रिदम कंपोजर तांको सहित मु कथा हली आ बहुत यंग म्यूजिशियन रूपक कुमार परिडा he has given a great music for this आपन तो थिले देखि
it was one of the finest music actually and Rupak is to go a long way actually you know he's done something extraordinary actually.
तो समस्तों सहित काम करके फाइनली रामायण पॉसिबल है
but Ramayana as a theme it's very close to everyone's heart and it's very predictable everybody knows the story what is your story that is fresh and new
so I brought it from the Sita point of view तो हमें सियाराम स्टार्ट कलु तो especially I wanted to show the you know the courage love just never broken between Sita and Rama.
Yeah, the unbroken grit and determination of Sita.
Yes. So from that point of view, I wanted to. So we started Siyaram from the Ashoka Vatika, Sita's flashback.
Okay, Sita is looking back her own life.
Yes.
And she is looking at Rama.
Yes. Yes.
The day she is meeting him for the first time. So. Let's say another thing, like you know, you have done so many compositions in the meanwhile. I think you are one of the young choreographers who is doing a new choreography almost every year. So that's a great thing because choreographers of your age are really very fearful. They are afraid of to intrude into the path of choreography. So how dare you? I would say, you know, how dare you to start your own choreography at a very very young age. This is not your first production. Long back you started.
Yes.
Then you had experimented with Mirza Sahiba, then Sunya to Sufi, then Colors of Krishna. So
honestly, I will say I got inspired by my guru Aruna Mohanty.
Oh.
So definitely after seeing her, something like it's always also gives me like push. You know, I have to do something because she has also encouraged me. Not only encouraged me, she has guided me and she has also always telling me कि yes, you should do this, you should do that. तो मु try करूँ definitely. माने मते लागे जे न आउरी भलो ही पारिबो. I am trying my best.
There is always a way to perfection. Because nothing is perfect.
Again.
You have to try for the perfection.
Again.
In art, every piece of work is an attempt to perfection. Nothing is perfect.
आज्ञा तो चेष्टा करुची बहुत गुड़े काम करी लाइक पल्लवी आरंभ करी बहुत जिनस तो रामायण पूर्वर जिते 10th year नमन थिला से आमे करथिलु लव स्टोरी ऑफ मिर्जा साहिबा आई थिंक केदार भाई सेटा स्क्रिप्ट भी करथिले सेटा तो सेठी ऑलवेज आई थिंक एज ए कोरियोग्राफर यू नो as I said before also the generation is changing audience is changing so we have to also keep them entertaining so seita bhabi ki bi contemporary theme nele mate lage je se mane besi relate kari paribe without deviating the
actually you know
music.
this process of bringing new ideas and contemporary thoughts in Odissi it started by our great gurus Velu Babu composed Bhanu Singher Padavali. Then he brought Subramanyam Bharati or Tulsidas. So it is our guides actually. It is our great gurus who inspired us to try something new. And then people like Aruna Mohanty who always explore something new. Be it Pratinayaka or of course I am a part of the whole process actually. Because Arunapa is doing all her works for last 15 years and I'm a part of all those productions. So equally I'm a part of your productions also. In that case I'm an insider. So nothing, I should not ask you any question in in reality actually, because I am a part of the whole production. But as an art critic, let me know that do you believe that entertainment, so-called entertainment in classical dance,
Hmm.
will it be sufficient? Will it be possible to attract young minds into classical dance? Because it's
Yes.
not a typical entertainment. It's not something tadka.
No, that yes, yes, definitely there is lots of scope. So we can. That is the very good thing in classical dance, that we have that freedom to explore it. It is nothing like you have to maintain. Yes, without debating your purity of the art form. Always I say it should be in Odissi framework, but it has so much you can explore. Vocabulary you can explore. Theme you can explore.
But
Everything
but
it is.
most of your dancers, they're professionals,
Hmm.
and many of them are IT professionals or management professionals.
Ah.
How do you see them as dancers? Do they receive your ideas? And particularly Odissi, in a place where Bharatanatyam was dominating, Kuchipudi was dominating, you brought Odissi. How was that challenge?
No, that I must say, if you are saying that it is Bharatanatyam dominated, or because this is South India, but I always have received from Bangalore. Like Bangalore has been very kind and supportive to me the moment I came here. So I have received the support from all the organizers, gurus from here. So that made me easy and encouraged to
That's
work.
another very interesting part of this festival, where you can see all major dancers and guru of Bangalore, be it Bani Ganpati,
Vaijantika,
Vaijanti Kasi,
Sridevi Unni,
Devi Unni,
Shubha
all,
Dhananjay, हाँ.
all major dancers and choreographers of other firms are present, and they are very encouraging. They are very
Yes.
inspiring.
Yes, yes.
So that's a very very important thing, and kudos to Madhurita to bring them together and to sit together and watch Odissi. So that's a very very
That
interesting.
that encouragement support I have received. And coming back to my students' hard work, so yes, because we all of us know that dance is not a very viable, financially. I don't know how it is going to if you are taking it full time, but even working and how you make it dance as your profession also, that is very important. I tell my students, if you are going on the stage, you are no longer engineer, you are no longer doctor, you are a dancer there. So that you have to show that you are a professional dancer, and for that they put lot of hard work. Like Bangalore, to beat the traffic, it is very difficult, and they have to go to work from 8:30 to 6:30. So our practice time is the morning, early morning 5 to 8, and in the evening 8 to 11.
8 to 11. Okay.
So
That's a very very tough time to do,
yes,
and
but
it's very
they do.
challenging.
This is because of their passionate.
Yes, that is seen actually. If you look at the choreography of Ciara, you can see the the discipline and the tali of the dancers. They're extremely disciplined. They are very, very well trained, very gracious. Because when you are uh, representing a theme like Ramayana, you have to maintain that grace. You have to maintain that authenticity of the characters, the environment, the colors, and it can suppose Ravana is a demon.
Hmm.
He is the villain, but at the same time he's the most intellectual Brahmin.
Yes, yes.
That's
He has that aura
he
also.
has that
Yes.
aura. So every character has that aura.
Yes.
So bringing all those characters who are significant, like Manthara, Kaikeyi,
Shrupanekha,
Lakshmana, Surpadaka,
Maricha,
Ravana, Maricha,
Ravana, Ram.
Ram and Sita, of
Ah.
course. So how you brought all those,
Hanuman also there.
and Hanuman also there. So how you brought all those characters? Everyone was present briefly, but they signifies their presence.
Yes, so I spoke to my each one of them, all the students who were casting the thing. Like I spoke to Rama, and then how he has to bring the Dhirodhatta, presence.
Dhirodatta Nayaka.
So hope you liked you liked
She,
her.
she was one of the most beautiful dancer I have ever seen. I can say, you know, the the
Her
aura
name is
of
Reshmi Divakar.
Resmi Divagar. Resmi maintained the grace of Dhirodatta Nayaka from beginning to the end. that calmness, the composure, uh, the peace on the face, despite what is the characteristic of Dhirodatta Nayaka? He is so calm, so composed that nothing can trouble him, nothing can shake him, despite the trials and turbulences, despite the attack of enemies and destiny. He is calm. She is very good portraying the character. And your character is Sita. Despite all the stress of organizing on the whole things, bringing so many guests together, and you led the character, you led the choreography. You are the choreographer and you are also the lead character. How was it?
So yeah, so when I go to the performance, always we have to switch off the other things and switch on to go to perform. So when I try to, when my performance is there, always try to get involved with the dance and performance. It's God grace. So always Jagannath has blessed me, my Guru has blessed me. So I tried my best, Dada.
So finally, I would like to say, Siaram is one of the very, very important and significant choreographies of our time. Number one, this is a predictive theme. Thematically, there is nothing new to tell, but definitely there was a new approach and new attitude to the theme. Number two, the selection of characters. Every character that was chosen by Madhulita, they justified their appearances and their role. Be it Manthara, Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Kaikeyi, Maricha, Hanuman, everyone, all the girls.
I just would like to tell all the names.
Yeah, please. Ravana is Sahana Raghavendra Maya.
Ram, Sri Ram is Rashmi Divakaran. Lakshmana is Nandana Shashikumar. Manthara is Dr. Anupama. And Maricha is Angelina Avani. And Hanuman is Aditi Das. And Shurpanakha is Soni. Kaikeyi is Nandana Shashikumar.
So all are
Dasarath is Sumana Das.
Sumana. So all are very young dancers, and I have seen them starting as toddlers. Like I have seen Angelina as a kid actually,
Yes,
as a
yes.
kid dancer, and also Mahika.
Mihika, my daughter.
Who is just 3 years old. She was also on stage, and one must see
Ram Lalla.
And one must see how cute she was actually, how perfect she was, and her talas. So, and the light, the music was absolutely a brilliant one, and it's by Rupak Kumar Parida, the young vocalist, the young Odissi vocalist. Then the Tala composition, the Sabdaswara Pata used for Ravana, and inimitable Dhaneshwar smile.
Written by Kedar Dada, Odia.
I wrote the Sabda,
Sabdaswara.
but Dhanu Bhai he's a delight to listen actually. The way he pronounced the words and the way he put the chandas into it, that's brilliant. And then bringing the conflict, there are many conflicts and contradictions in the whole thing, and bringing all those thematic contradictions to make a whole, to make a harmony is important. So it was a very, very harmonious production, I would say. So it was in one word I can say it is a artistic delight to watch Siaram.
Thank you.
So I promise my viewers to have a very detailed interview with Madhulita, where I'm going to ask her association with the art of Sambalpuri, how she started in a remote, small town named Bhavani Patna, and her journey, her personal journey. So next month we are going to meet Madhulita in Bhubaneswar. So from now, for today, this is enough. See you in next month, Madhulita. And
Thank you, Dada, for this opportunity. Thank you.
समता आपण मानकर स्वर समता होची आपण मानकर निर्भीकता एवं स्वाधीनतार स्वर तेणु समता को लाइक करंतु शेयर करंतु अधिक अधिक सब्सक्राइब करंतु किछि आर्थिक सहयोग यदि करिवे आपण मेंबर भाव जॉइन करंतु सुपर चार्ट दियंतु सुपर थैंक्स दियंतु समता को बंचै रखंतु समता आम स्वाधीनतार स्वर होइकरी बंचिक रहू तेणु समता सहित आपण सब बेले था।